Another great question. So DC Marshall and I started the Brown Table Talk podcast. I always say it's a love letter to my younger self. All the things that I wish I could have talked openly about. Like, I didn't know that other women were experiencing these things at our workplaces. I just didn't talk about it. We wanted the perspective of a Black woman and a South Asian woman at the table, also to show people that we are not a monolith, women of color, and Dee and I have had very similar and also very different experiences. I speak very openly on our podcast about my South Asian upbringing and how, in many ways, that has held me back in my career and things I've had to unlearn, as I was just talking about. But I will also say the model minority myth is real. It's still alive in our workplaces. And I talk about that in my new book, Reimagine Inclusion, because the statistics still show that there is plenty of room and space for Asian leaders in our C-suites, in our boardrooms. And yet, when we think about diversity, equity, inclusion initiatives, I talk about this openly in Reimagine Inclusion. I have been in spaces and places where I have been told not to include Asian colleagues in sponsorship programs, to only focus on Black and Hispanic. Of course, we must focus on Black and Hispanic, but Asian colleagues need just as much help and support. And because of the model minority myth, I've seen this play out so many times in workplaces where, well, no, they don't need help. We shouldn't focus on mentorship or sponsorship of those individuals.